As our last class, we were able to discuss debenture loan stock when there's a group debenture loan. So we are still going to continue with that aspect of our group account, where subsidiary and where parent acquire subsidiary at the same time, it also acquire the loan stocks of that subsidiary. Then how does it affect the financial statement and the consolidated financial statement? So let's try to practicalize a question. So we are going to look at question number page 42. Page 42. The statement of financial position of NINC and DC have been made up to 30 June 2013. NINC has owned 80% of ordinary shares and 40% of loan stocks of DC several years ago, when the retained earnings of DC was 20,000. Statement of financial position as at 30 June 2013 as follows: assets, non-current assets, property, plant and equipment 240 and 200. Investment in this in equity at cost 160. DC 12% loan stock 40, everything is 440. Current assets, inventory 100 for NIC, 120 for DC. Receivable 80 for NIC, 60 for DC. Current account with DC 36,000. Cash 8,000. But then 12,000 for the other side. Then total is 664 and 392,000. Equity and liability. The equity of DC is 200, while DC is 160. The retained earnings 190 and 56. Non-current liability 10% loan stock 150, while 12% loan stock is 100. Current liability payable 94 and 32. Taxation 30 and 20. Current account with NIC, that's 24. Then total is now 664 and 329. Additional information: non-controlling interest is valued as acquisition date at fair value. Goods sent by NIC, which is yet to be received by DC on 30th June 2013, was 12,000 naira. The fair value of non-controlling interest as at the time of acquisition was 40,000. You are required to prepare consolidated statement of financial position as at 30 June 2012. Stock of that subsidiary. So let's see how we can practicalize the question from A to Z. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Don't forget that when we are treating our group account, I say the first thing that should come to your mind is that you quickly glance through the question, try to identify the number of adjustments that you are expecting to pass. As far as this question is concerned now, my own first observation is that NCI here is measured at a fair value. Abi, you should understand the treatment when the NCI is measured at fair value. Number two, there is a current account, current account. There's a current account with DC, a current account with what? With DC. And don't forget, when there's a double current account, we said those two current accounts must cancel out each other at the point of consolidation. The other point that you have to understand here is this: the current account with DC, the parent NC with DC, show 36,000, while the current account with parent shows 24,000. It means that those two accounts were not balanced. And I said, when the current account with each parent and subsidiary is not balanced, it's due to two things. It could be cash in transit or goods in transit. And from this question now, it's obvious that the difference is due to cash in transit, because there is goods higher than. Because information number 2 says that goods sent by NIC is yet to be received by DC. That means it's a goods in the transit. And if you look at the difference between the two accounts, it actually gives us what? 12,000. That means that's the amount that caused the group transaction. So in view of this, let's quickly practicalize this solution now and see how far we can go with that. So don't forget, our target is to put out at least 7 workings, 7 important workings. So let's try to look at it. Our workings now. Working number 1 is first is our group structure. So our what? Group structure. And looking at this question, our group structure is NIC in NIC. Here, how many shares do we acquire? NIC owns how many percent? 80% of ordinary shares. So we acquire 80%. While the NCI represent how many percent now? 20%. Then over 2, we have to look at constitution transfer. Now, looking at constitution transfer here, constitution transfer. Now, this page. From our financial position, it's obvious that investment in DC equity at cost. Because don't forget that DC is buying two things here. It's buying equity, also buying what? Loan stock. So he acquire investment at what? 160,000. Let me just be very smart. The loan stock again. Let me put it there. The loan stock, how much does he buy it? He bought it for how much? 40,000. So that's what you have to really bring out. You bring out how much does he pay for the loan stock, and how much does he pay for the equity. So this one is for equity. And I said that when you acquire loan stock, you must compare the amount you paid to the book value of that loan stock. It's likely there will be what? There will be goodwill. There will be what? And once there's a goodwill, you add it to your goodwill at acquisition. So we are going to test run it and we are moving ahead. So number 3 now is our net asset acquired. That is the value of subsidiary asset that we acquired at that date. So our net asset acquired at the actual date. So from that angle, we acquire. Let's bring out our ordinary share first. How is ordinary share of subsidiary? Ordinary share of subsidiary. Ordinary share. You will get 160,000. Then I think this question looks like a premium. That's correct. Then our retained earnings. What are retained earnings at that day? 20,000. Based on the question, is 20,000 from the first paragraph is 20,000. 20,000. That you remember about Ghana and Bedamo? You remember about Ghana and Bedamo? We have 180. The next one is what? Net. That's our net asset acquired, right? Net asset acquired. That's 180. Then number 4 now is our non-controlling interest. So our non-controlling interest now, our NCI. So at acquisition now, how much of NCI did we acquire? Because we were told it's at what? At fair value. And the fair value given to us in the question, number 3, the fair value of non-controlling interest is what? 40,000. That's 40,000. Then the next one now, we have to consider our goodwill, right? Okay, number 5, the goodwill. For the goodwill, we have to start with our consideration page. Consideration page. Don't forget, you only pick the one you pay for equity alone. You want to pay for equity alone, right? How much you pay for equity alone? Pay 160,000, right? So 160,000. 160,000. Then we add our NCI at acquisition. So how much that is acquisition? 40,000. That will be 40,000. That's 40,000. So in total, we have how much? 200,000. 200,000. So the next thing we consider is what? Our net asset acquired. So our net asset acquired, net asset acquired. How much is it? 180,000. 180,000. By the time what do we have? 20,000. 20,000. So our goodwill is 20. That's our goodwill at acquisition. Up to this point, there's no more stress. The next thing you have to do now is that that loan stock that you acquire, go and confirm. Maybe there will be what? There will be goodwill on it. How do you do it? Go to the financial position of subsidiary. The loan stock of subsidiary is how much? Loan stock of subsidiary 100,000 abi? Okay. If the loan stock is 100,000, now consideration page, how much do we pay? We pay how much? 40,000 abi? This amount we paid. Because down here now. Get the nominal value of that loan stock. Nominal value. Now, the total loan is how much from the subsidiary account? 100,000. I want to do that. How many percent does he acquire?
40%.
Yeah, how much is that? Yeah, times 40%. What do we have? 40,000. So can you imagine now? The loan stock and I want to pay our work, are equal, it shows that there's no what? No goodwill. So the goodwill is what? Is nil. So if it is not a goodwill, what do? You add it to this goodwill. Are you going to find out? That means there's a goodwill now. We have one on equity asset we acquire, and another one is one on the loan stock. So once it's like this, no wala. So next one is what? Let's start with our post acquisition retained earnings. Number 6 now. Post acquisition retained earnings of who? Of who? Who's there? What happened? DC abi? DC. Okay. As per financial position now. As per financial position. How much is the retained earnings of subsidiary in their financial position? 56,000. Abi? 56,000. We are looking for post, so we less our pre-abi, less the retained earnings. How much our retained earnings last time? 20,000. 20,000. By that you subtract. 36,000. Ultimately for this question, nothing like Entabu says, abi, nothing like impairment loss of goodwill, abi. If there is impairment loss of goodwill, how do you treat it now? We support it from here because SI is very as what? Yeah. So with this now, let's share the SI. Let's share for SI his own share. Out of that 6,000, let's do SI his own share now. Share of post, abi. Share of post acquisition retained earnings of subsidiary. 7,000. That is 20% of 36,000. 7,200. Abi. Let's put it together. 47,200. So finally, let's work the profit of the parent now. Number 7. Consolidated retained earnings. Consolidated retained earnings of DC. The parent abi DC. As per financial position now, as per financial position, 190. Confirm 190. Then let's keep his own share. The share of his profit from the SCI or subsidiary. Then share of post. Share of post. That will be 80% of the 30,000 naira. Look for what? 28,800. Okay. From there, I think there's no more that. This is the question. Let's try to two times together. 218,800. 218,800. Abi? So in view of that, I think we are good to go. Let's go and what? For the day. Don't forget that there was a cash in transit and goods in transit, abi. No, if you observe something that I didn't use it at all, abi, it's not an item that will affect your, it's just an adjustment within your financial position. Am I talking now? So let's see how we look at adjust for it now. So, what's the name of the group? What's the name of the group? NIMC group, abi. consolidated statements of financial position as at when? As at 31st June 2013. Okay, let's start from the asset side now. The asset side, non-current assets, we have property, plant, and equipment. The parent home, we are just adding together. The parent home, you know there? 240 plus 200, no other adjustment. You know what I'm 440,000. Number 2. The investment in subsidiary is gone, right? Agree? Yes. So we consider good, and you know that those stuff is also what? It's also gone. Go at the hand. So we have our what? Our goodwill. Goodwill. You know then? Our goodwill was how much? 20,000. From our work, that work is what? Work is what? It's 40,000. 20. Okay. So what next? We now put our current asset. Total is how much now? 460. 460,000. Then we now go straight to our current asset. We have inventory. We have what? Inventory. The parent one is how much? 100,000. Consider this one 120. If you like, but I would prefer that you show separately because I said when there's a goods in transit, like that, the idea is that you have to record it in the parent account straight away. You add it to the inventory, but to show it, to be very careful, you can show it separately as what? As goods in transit. How much is the figure? 12,000. 12,000. Yeah, the parent is on board. This two, that will 220,000. So you can show it like this. If you like, I see 2 options. You can add it to the inventory, but for better understanding, show it as goods in transit so that people will know that okay, some goods is still what? It's not yet in the inventory. I mean, it's still coming. Then what next? Current account, so receivable rather. Receivable, I mean. How much is the receivable? That means 80 plus 60, I mean, yellow. 140. Then current account with DC. What happened to that account? It disappeared, we will record it again. That was gone. Then from there we put to what? Cash. How much is the cash now?
8 plus 12.
8 plus 12. Yellow. We get 20,000. Yeah. Add everything together now. Add everything together. We can calculate or my own move.
392,000.
Oh yeah, no.
392,000.
392,000. By the time we put all that stuff together,
852,000.
852,000. So let's move to our equity and liability now. Our equity, the ordinary share. Parent alone,
200.
ordinary share, parent alone, 200,000. Then retain earnings of that our retain earnings work is what?
218.
7. Have you? 218,800. 218,800. Then together 418,800. 800. Then from there we go to our what? NCI. What is what? Number 4. How much?
47,200.
47,200. Then we have the liability side. The ability. I think we have non-current liability.
10% no.
Okay, we have non-current liability. We have 10%
No stock.
low stock. That was for parent alone, abi?
Yes.
Okay, no.
150.
150. Then we have what? 12% low stock. This low stock now, don't forget, every is how much? 100,000. But parents acquire from it, abi? the one that parents are how do you do? Remove it. But you have to be very careful. When you are removing it, you are not removing the amount you paid. Am I talking now? What are you removing? You are removing the nominal value. Hello? Please note that so when you want to remove your low stock, you are not removing the amount you paid. What are you removing? You are removing what? The nominal value. So in view of that, it will be 100,000 minus what? 40,000. What do we have now?
60,000.
Everything how much? 210. Then our current liability, how much do you have there? You have payables. Payables
94,000.
94,000. Okay. 90, payable 94 plus 32. 126,000. Then taxation. How much?
30
30 plus 20. You got how much? 50,000. So total now. Then current account with subsidiary, give us a column here. That was a clear. Yeah, we have now 176,000. 176,000. We have 852,000. So that's our account, this our parent and subsidiary. So in view of that, that's the end of. So let me try to call your attention to something now in this question again. This question is only testing loan stock when parents acquire part of the loan stock of subsidiary. 2, this question is testing intergroup current account. That's current account with parent and subsidiary. How to treat it. The current account will always count your shoulder. And I said in most cases they were sure that the current account is not balanced. So the first thing what you have to do is that identify the difference and ask the reason for the difference. Is it goods in transit or cash in transit? If it's a goods in transit, add the goods in transit to part of your inventory or you treat everything as a line item as a goods in transit. But if it's to be a cash, you add it to your cash received or you add it to your cash in transit. Both the current account or the parent and subsidiary will happen disappear in your account. So if you do that, you have this solution and you have a board as well.
Goods in transit and cash in transit are treated in the same way.
Yes, treated the same way. But that is that you have to add that one to cash or you add that one to inventory. That does it. So thank you. Let's move away from that.